Now, conventional wisdom would suggest that as any economy weakens, consumers cut back on luxury goods. Not so, says one Swedish company. It's found that its brand alone is enough to keep customers coming back. So we told our correspondent, Yashni Padayachee, to pack a suitcase and go and find out.
Luxury at its best. A brand that's been around longer than the electric bulb. Hastens is a Swedish company that deals in indulgence. Each bed is handmade using all natural products. It counts celebrities and even the Swedish royal family amongst its clientele. Hastens is a brand that doesn't rely on too much advertising.
We have gone through a very niche strategy. We look at the very small segment who understands these things. So it has not been mass media. It has been mostly through limited channels, one-to-one interaction wherever possible.
We have client interactions and activations, things like golf days and sort of special high-end events with other luxury brands such as cars. They have a synergy.
Although it's in the business of selling beds, it's more concerned about customers' health. However, getting the perfect night's sleep comes with a hefty price tag.
Starting at the bottom of the range, we have beds that cost 30,000 Rand and going up to the top of the range, 300,000 and above. It's not just about selling the most expensive bed, it's about selling the right bed to each individual client.
It also has plenty of stores popping up in emerging markets.
We are growing. We opened about 38 stores in 2013. It's a very niche product, so taking that into account, we are doing pretty well.
South Africa has the only 2 Hastens stores on the continent, and after almost 4 years in the country, the brand is growing. South Africa is also home to Africa's first ever sleep spa. Located inside Hastens stores, it gives customers the chance to try out the beds by actually taking a nap, a unique marketing tool that's reaping rewards.
We have a special invite which we send out to architects and decorators where you can come and experience the Hastens store via a sleep session or a sleep spa test session. Because they are the one that curate their clients' tastes and furnishings that get placed into their client's home. It's not just handed out at a robot so that Mr. X, Y, or Z would come into the store. It's more targeted. It would be attracting somebody that's interested or wants to be sleeping on a new bed or having a new experience.
The Hastens brand is all about quality sleep, and what better way to test that out than to, actually take a nap on this bed. It's called the Vividus, and it's described as the Rolls-Royce of Hastens beds. Now, I never thought I'd be able to do this, but I'm actually going to be able to, sleep on the job. Yashni Padayachee for Mags on Media.
As you can see, Yashni is very well rested. Now, from one form of the good life to another, the glass brand Consol is forging an ongoing crusade in order to get consumers to move away from cans. Now, it's common knowledge that the use of glass holds many environmental benefits, but how do you create an emotional connection to an inanimate object? The folks at the advertising agency Volcano accepted the challenge in trying to highlight the aspirational benefits of switching to glass through a fully integrated through-the-line campaign. Let's go behind the scenes to find out how it all came about.
The challenge of Consol Glass was to reposition glass as the first choice in a beverage consumption versus cans.
I'm tremendously excited about the ad. I'm hoping that we are able to make a significant difference in the marketplace, really turn around The emotive connection with glass in the glass is the ultimate choice.
A brand like Consol is always interesting because they usually provide the vessels for other brands to live in. So to work with a brand like Consol has been interesting, especially with the direction that they're taking now.
The sweet spot really was to talk to an audience of people that we haven't spoken to directly before, who love glass, but they're just not conscious about it. We decided to create an ad that focused on an exceptional group of people who come together in one fantastic night to celebrate not only themselves but their successes in life with glass.
The first part of the creative that I saw was the creative concept. I must admit I was blown away. And it was a no-brainer for me in terms of the decision we made to go with Volcano.
We loved it when we saw it because it's authentic and it allows that moment of reprieve to say, I've arrived.
We've got people who are recognisable. They're young and upcoming and they've really achieved in their lives. Real South Africans who have succeeded. I mean, to associate glass with success.
We did want to do a kind of rent-a-crowd cast. The casting was a very meticulous process to build a group of people that had a chemistry together.
The whole process was like built on that, like who you are, what you're about, and your final accessory being glass.
This is not an ad. To me, this is not an ad. This is a true story. It's a real story of real success and real people.
I think the intention from the agency's point of view was always to create something a little bit left field.
There's a deeper meaning to what we're trying to do here, and that's, I think, it will connect with a whole lot of people, yeah.
This isn't just about a television commercial. This is a through-the-line campaign, a really, really integrated campaign.
It's been incredible to see how the players are integrating to deliver this campaign. Standing back and observing the passion and the enthusiasm with which each and every member of the crew, of the cast and of the agency are truly inspired by this. And it's been wonderful to stand back and watch and to be a part of.
It's exciting, you know, seeing it all come alive.
So the whole campaign's got such a great energy about it, such a great positive message about people succeeding and people achieving and how we celebrate that. And you can only do that in a glass bottle.
It's about a conversation, it's about people connecting.
Then we've also got a whole sort of social media side to it where we're going to start a whole conversation around how people celebrate, how they arrive. I mean, the whole campaign's got the hashtag I've arrived.
One of the things I really look forward to is actually seeing how this changes people's perceptions and how it creates a movement.
The party scene you see in the TV ad, we're going to recreate. It's going to be a real party scene for our activations, and we're going to have a bunch of those around the country. So once this campaign's done, whether you're in a tavern or whether you're in a club, wherever you may be finding yourself celebrating, whatever it is you're celebrating, you're going to be reaching for glass.
Well, we will put that behind-the-scenes clip on our Facebook page. Here's the address, and you can let us know if it evoked any kind of emotion with you and if you would actually switch to glass because of it. Now, we are going to play out this week with our ad of the week and one of our favourites from this year's American Super Bowl. It's for the soft drink brand Pepsi.
Can we get a little help?
Focus, fellas.
We've got Pepsi.
What if we just take like 15 minutes? Halfway through the game? They got Pepsi. So what do we call that?
Halftime.
I like that.
Even the first halftime wasn't halftime without Pepsi. This halftime, catch Bruno Mars live. Brought to you by who else? Pepsi.
As you can see, it's a clever take on sports stars paying tribute to the famous halftime music spectacular at the Super Bowl. It's clever, it's contemporary, and we think it's beautifully produced. And that's this week's show. Until next week, goodbye, and thank you for watching.